Hello everyone, this is Shiny Noctowls, and tonight I figured it'd be nice to stream some Dragon Quest 11 for you guys. Um, just gonna get something set up here real quick. Let's see here. Here we go. Let me look here. Welcome to the seabed realm, O humans from on high. It has been many centuries since last your kind dropped by. If you should miss the air above, just tell me and I'll send you. I'll have the power to summon bubbles, one of which I'll lend you. O traveler. Yeah, it's fine enough.
This place is a veritable paradise under the sea. Just when you think you've seen it all, you find yourself in Mermaid Town.
So we can breathe underwater now? That harp is something else. Well, now we're here, I guess we can find out if that story about the giant pearl is just an old wives' tale or not.
Finding the orb is important, but we need to talk to the Queen first. We have to tell her about Michelle.
Welcome all to Nautica, the realm beneath the foam. Your queen, Marina's honored guests, so make yourselves at home. Music of the mermaids has the power to ease your pain or in some discomfort. Shall I sing a soothing strain? The mermaids sing a mystical melody that drifts pleasantly through the water around you. There we go. In all my 10 years, I've never talked to a human until today. You must be the guest Queen Mariana mentioned. It's her Majesty's magic that lets you breathe below the water, a special service for our guests of honor. Without it, you'd be goners. She awaits you in her pearly palace at the pinnacle of the prominence. Speak, of course, of the tower at the top of the hill. Aw. Rainbow Bank. Doesn't matter what you are, fish, squid, mermaid, or man, all I care is that you buy stuff as much as you can. Humans, what are you doing down here? If you eat us, we won't give you eternal life. All you'll get is eternal strife. You're looking for an enormous orb-like pearl. I don't know what you mean, but my wits aren't that keen. Let someone keener go and see Queen Mariana. No gills, no fins, a pair of limbs just where his tail should be. My goodness, it's a human being underneath the sea. Hoped to meet a human ever since I was in school, and now there's one in front of me. Wow, this is really cool. I'm keeping this house tidy while the owner's away. She said she'd be back shortly, but seems there's some delay. Now this is super secret, but I think you can be trusted. After all, you're human. Our kind might well be disgusted. You might have noticed there's an extra pillow in the bed. Michelle's met a human. They're going to be wed. I'm somewhat scared of humans, but I'm sure this one is nice. Michelle's connoisseur, only the finest will suffice. Okay, I just can't wait to live with you beneath the sea. A few rules just help you settle more easily. First, don't panic. Take it easily. Breathe a nice deep breath. Panicking while swimming is a recipe for death. Next, no teasing. Just because a fish looks small and meek, his mom might be 10 times your size, then you'll be up the creek. Third, don't look up. I'm not sure if you've seen how water flows, but waves can often send the current right up in your nose. Fourth, clear your gills. They're like your lungs. Try not to get them blocked. A bit of grit and you'll be in for quite the nasty shock. Last but not least, think of others. Selfishness is wrong. It's obvious, I know, but I will help you get along. It's good to have a balance, my friend. Queen Mariana's orders are the cause of some disquiet when she told us we must welcome you. Nearly caused a riot. Know this, human being. If you mean to harm our realm, I'll take this fork and slit you from your heel to your helm. Oh boy. Welcome to the palace of the Queen beneath the sea. Your Majesty awaits you in the throne room presently. Last, the hall is high above us. We do not use stairs, but if you will permit me, I'll carry you up there. Okay.
Welcome you to Nautica, the land beneath the waves. What brings you, Prince of Dandrasil, down to these coral caves?
Huh? How do you know he's the Prince of Dundrasil?
I have a second sight that touches every quarter, by which I keep abreast of all the news above the water. Of doomed love between men and mermaids, let us later speak. First, allow me to present the item that you seek. Behold the shining sphere of green, the orb you humans need. The treasures of the world above are marvelous indeed. Consider this my thanks for what you did for dear Michelle. Pray take it kindly, travelers, and may it serve you well.
There we go.
I witnessed the whole sorry tale. It always breaks my heart. The tragedy of man and mermaid doomed to live apart. But while the mermaid's burden holds, such romances are blighted, and love between man and sea maiden fizzles unrequited. For years now I've sought a way to remedy this curse. Alas, my every effort ends in failure or worse. You humans cannot help but seem a fragile kind to we, who live 500 years and more down here beneath the sea. But though the flame of human life burns short, it burns so bright. You never cease to struggle. No, you push, you strive, you fight. And so your kind admire our kind, but we admire in turn. It is the world tree's will that from each other we should learn. It was the world tree's will that brought Michelle and Kai together. pray that in their next lives they may stay that way forever. So too was it the World Tree's will that brought you here today. But now, dear luminary, you must be upon your way. So set sail on the tide of time that flows ceaselessly on. And if Yggdrasil wills it, we shall meet again anon. Remember, though the paths we walk are filled with twists and turns, all roads lead from the Tree of Life, and to the tree return.
Oh, my friend. It's not chance that brought you here. It was a World Tree's will. No doubt she has some further fate in store for us too still. So set sail on the tide of time that flows ceaselessly on, and if Victor still wills it, we shall meet again anon. Remember, though the paths we walk are filled with twists and turns, all roads lead from the Tree of Life to the Tree of Return. Humans live on land, mermaids swim in the sea, and that's the way it will always be. Stone Queen Mariana's eyes, we're all equal. Majesty's a magnanimous monarch, firm but fair. We could all learn a thing or two from her. Thought so. If you're happy to be led, allow me to advise you on the path that lies ahead. The western reaches through a shining whirlpool of swirls. There lies a fine academy for graceful little girls. The master is an eccentric sort. You might think him quite mad, but if you were to visit him, I'm sure he'll make you glad. This is all the vision granted unto me did show go forth. Okay. Oh, sorry about that. Okay. Oh, it's amazing how much time I've put into the game so far. Just shows you how big it is. So I have to set west. Would it be... No, I was just kind of thinking where the Académie would be. Because I know there's... Oh, here we go. Felicitations, Gem. I think she's trying to speak in French. Alright. Oh, almost there. Oh, that's perfect for Sylvando. Showbearer. No, I didn't mean to do that. Sorry about that. The Senorita at the metal exchange, she told me she came from all the way across the Western Mountains to collect mini minerals. They may have some kind of special power if they can make a person do a thing like that. Or at least, well, it's the Western Mountains. See how we can get there. This valley will take you all the way into the Champs. Schwab, don't know if you've heard about it, but that place is surrounded by some pretty high mountains and that. Problem is you can't pass through it right now. Nope, the only way you're getting into the Little Champ is by the sea. Okay. So... No. Hey, let me get the horse. Oh. Oh, okay. Oops, my bad.
Let's do this.
Why don't I show you how it's done?
Don't come back!
Oh, I see what I have to do. Okay. There we go. Oh boy. There we go.
Not bad at
They're fully aware of how hideous they look and make deft use of dazzle to avoid being gawked at with disgust. Oh boy. Hang on there. Let's go to the Academy first. Northern Champs, Salvage. I think this is French.
Très bien. A splendid rendition, girls.
It's just in French.
To your lesson. May you have a maximally fruitful day on your journey to become miniature ladies par excellence.
All together now. Merci, Monsieur
mademoiselle. What have we here? It is not so often that we receive les visiteurs. It is a minimally common occurrence, in fact. Incroyable! I do not believe it! Young man, it must have been fate that brought you here. Destiny! La Providence! I sense a great power within you. A power of maximal significance. There is much to discuss, but not out here, eh? Come to my office, and I will reveal all you need to know. It is nearby, a minimal distance. You will see.
Bonjour, traveler, and welcome to La Académie de Notre Maître des Dahlias. As this school is the daughters of the finest families in all Erdria assemble and train to become young ladies extraordinaries. Extraordinaires. Yeah. Psst, do you want to hear something that's going to blow your mind? That this hut is actually the home of many metal-loving monarch. He comes to stay here whenever he wants to get in touch with how a mini metal feels hidden away in the shadows. Rich people have silly ideas all the slime. I figured that was gonna be there. Chantella has such a lovely singing voice. Even Monsieur Magentao is moved. Look at the way he's moving his little nose up and down. He's obviously choking back the tears. Hello, mister. My name is Chantella. Do you remember all the words to our school song? Shall I give you a reminder? Oh boy. I like her. They say the Academia was founded by the king of a faraway country, but I don't think that's true. All the kings I've read about live in enormous castles with vaults overflowing with gold, silver, and jewels. Why would anyone as rich as that be interested in collecting many metals? You never know. Yes, do not stare at me comme ka. I believe the words you're searching for. Bonjour, Madame Labuche. Honnêtement, I do not know what Monsieur Medelia. Struggle a bit with French, but it's thinking, allowing such an elegant young man to wander around like a willy-nilly. So your girls all attends the honorable escuela. That's escuela, yeah, escuela. Ecula. Will one day be the shining stars of Erdrian. Volta society is he shall not be mixing with riffraff. As head of the department is my duty to ensure that all will come here believe was the required standard of elegance, politesse, and that includes you. Oh boy. I am Zazie, the leader of the roughest, toughest girl gang in the Académie. We live by a single rule: don't do bad things to good people, but stuff the rest of them. Problem is, I've gone broke in it. Have you met Madame Lalupe, my former teacher? She's one of the good guys, but I accidentally stole her favorite whip and threw it down you know. She might seem to be all sweetness and light, but when she gets angry, she's seriously scary. If she finds out what I've done, she'll have my guts for garters. If I could get a replacement, I might be able to get out of this without too much trouble. Turns out you can only make them with a fun-sized forge. I might as well face it, I'm stuffed. Hold on, you're some kind of globe-trottering adventure, right? You haven't happened to pick up a fun... If you want to make a whip... Okay. Madame Willip is a classy lady, so a bog standard one won't cut the mustard. Sorry to be a pain, but I'm going to need a +1 version or better if I'm going to make this out alive. Or I don't even think about equipping it yourself. She finds out a boy had a scrubby mittens all over special whip. There'll be hell to pay. Your life's in your hands, adventure. Forge me a whip fit for a queen and let me make amends. Alright. I've only just joined the school, so I don't really know what a Mademoiselle, I think I got that right, is. It's some kind of cake, right? I keep doing what the big girls say. Do you think they'll let me have one? Good day, sir. We are the proud members of Les Mademoiselles Magnifiques. Excellent exclusive club for only the most dedicated disciples of grace and elegance. Currently practicing properly, pick up a mini medal. No self-respecting lady would collect one anyway but this. The ideal form that we seek to create is that of La Collectrice, figured in bronze in the school gardens. It is based on the Académie's very first chef de classe, Lady Manette Maximilian. Oh, but if it could be a fraction of her grace. Oh, hello there, welcome to the Academia. Have you met Monsieur Medalia, the headmaster? He collects many medals from all over the world. Looking for him, you should try his studies, the little college just inside the main building. Alright. Oh, here. Oh. Ooh, man, they hit hard. Oh, I want to see how this works. Oh, thought that would have done more damage, but... Apparently, silver is the name they most often give their slimy steed. It's something to do with their favorite adventure cereal. Oh no! Sneaked up behind me.
What do we do now?
You rang, honey? Ha-ha!
Never in doubt. Darkness, hear me.
Let's heat things up.
Let the darkness consume me.
Man, he crits a lot. Super Saiyan.
Veronica wins again.
Okay. Wait, let me... Oh, there's another way to get there, okay. I have to go this way. So I need another mirror stone for this. Okay, so... Where do I get another mirror stone? Okay, so let's see if we can find one more of those mirror stones.
Listen,
Ever since the fateful night we were driven from Dunder, so Rab and I have wandered around the world, keeping our true identity secret. Passed through these lands several times, I'm sure there's a village with some famous old ruins over the bridge to the south.
Let's have a nice
Jings, 1 minute we're at the bottom of the sea, next we find ourselves in the Champs Sauvage. How long has it been since me and the princess last set foot here? It could only be fate that's brought us back. Before I teamed up with you, I traveled all over Erdrea, picking pockets, sleeping under the stars. Don't think I ever came here, though. Let's head to the nearest town where you find yourself in a strange place. It's always good to talk to the locals and get the lay of the land. What a strange place. The north is so different to the south. It's almost as if they're two completely separate worlds. Oh, Jem, which area shall we take a look around first?
Fabulous!
Amazing. I never imagined we'd be able to use Lorelei's harp to sail through an underwater cave and pop up in the middle of a lake. Maybe this isn't the only place we can get to through those whirlpools. Come on, Jem, let's check them out. The salty stallion wants to go splunking.
Hello. Hello.
Did you see her, Jem? There was a little girl in a fancy uniform walking up the path just a little while ago. There might be some kind of school around here. Well, we did find out about that. Oh! Oh, oh. Ooh. Great big lumps of goo whose crowns and courtly demeanor mark them out as monarchs among monsters. So. We just need another mirror stone. Oh, here we go. Oh, shoot.
Don't say I didn't warn you.
Ooh. I blocked it.
Here you go, laddie.
Oh, Veronica's now level 27. And salvation. Oh, Quadrabash. I like that. Oh no, I didn't mean to do that. Shoot. My bad. Meant to do double whammy. Well, here we go. Let's see. Logan Adventure, how's the forging coming along? How have you managed to make a queen's whip thumb meet Madame Wallop's ridiculously high standards? Wow, what a whip. There's no way Madame Wallop can complain about this little beauty. This is sure to get off the hook. In fact, even if she finds out what I did, she might warn me for throwing away her ratty old one. when she sees this absolute porker. Teehee. Thank you, adventurer. Are you here? Oh, you want here? You should have these. Alright, we finished that. Okay. Well, I get so nervous when I speak to strangers, my tentacles won't stop wobbling, but I'll do my best. Oh. You can buy different things. Oh, hello, Monsieur, and welcome to our Pearl Boutique. The perfectionist pearl is dress etile. Very useful indeed. With it, you can improve your equipment with no need for other rare materials. Oh, I can buy pearls from them. Okay, that's neat. Hello, Chetty. This is the Académie dormitory, where all our lovely little ladies eat, sleep, and dream. Normally, the bedrooms are strictly off limits for boys, but for you, I will make an exception. Well, will you be staying with us? Sure, then I will stay. Say, bonne nuit, sweet dreams, Chetty. Good night. Yeah. Good morning. I hope you had a restful night. Remember, Zaddy is a bed for you where there is a bed for you whenever you need it. Oh, you must be the voyager Monsieur Medeli told me of. I am Madame de Beauvier, Vice Principal de l'Académie. Perhaps you might be able to help me with une enquête privée, a private investigation. I was tidying the bookshelves in the biblioteca. Yeah, so biblioteca. It sounds very similar Spanish. The other day when I made a strange discovery, and amongst the old and dusty textbooks I found a diary. That was probably left behind by an estudiante or estudiante, a girl who had once studied there, so I had a petite peep inside, but I find there was Carriex at Gold Carriex. Very strange indeed. Tell me, Voyager, will you help me get to the bottom of this? Mercy, Voyager, thank you very much. Bon, alors, let me tell you what was written in the journal. Where I'll bury my memories, where the shadow of the birch trees that we dream beneath stretches in the evening light. All that I leave behind, I leave to you, my dearest friend. It may be merely my imagination, but I cannot help thinking that this message is meant for me. When we were girls, my best friend and I would often sit in the swings beneath the old birch branches and speak of what our lives would be like when we were grandes personas. If the message is for you, then I must know what it means. What is buried at the in the jardin? I think that's what it means, jardin. Yeah, garden. I would go and search myself, but hell is during the day I am busy with my work, and at night I cannot see where I'm digging. If you would search the jardin in my stead, I would be tres oblige. Very grateful indeed. Et bien, very good. Allow me to read the message to you encore une voix. Here I bury my memories. Okay. Thanks, you want to read it to me one more time. Hello, I'm Madilena. Madilena. Yeah. I think it's Madeleine. Yeah. I'm the head dinner monitor. Do you want to know what's on the menu tonight? Teehee, then I'll tell you. Madame Croquet will be serving her specialty, Brazil sausages. They put one in a freshly baked bun made with Wadrust and wheat and add some fried onions from Pangli. Makes an amazing hot dog. Night soup is cream of vegetable, and for dessert we have strawberry cake from the finest bakery in Gondolia. Exotic fresh fruits from Lonalulu. Teehee. My mouth's watering just thinking about it. Dinner time can't come quickly enough. Oh boy, look at all that. Reminds me of my mom's cooking. Alright, so let's see here. There's a story in Tower I Love to Hate You, it's schoolyard scandal. Standing in the unkempt field behind the school, the wind playing with a crimson scarf wrapped tightly around her neck and tossing her auburn hair. Emily's eyes burned with barely concealed rage. Finally, Matilda appeared. The two girls locked eyes. The stalk of an unripe cherry poked from the corner of Matilda's mouth. You took your time, Emily. Her voice was harsh, almost screaming. Don't speak with your mouth full, Matilda. Emily snapped back. You know how I hate that. You wouldn't want to make me angry, would you? Matilda grinned her wicked grin and spat the cherry pip high into the air where it soared in a lazy arc. It was then that Emily realized the moment the pip hit the ground would mark the start of the fateful final fight between these two long-standing rivals. To be continued. Will Amelia survive? What will happen to Matilda? Read the stunning conclusion. Next month's issue of Scarlet Scarf's Farewell. Oh boy. There's a book called Jolly Songs for Jolly Girls. Grubby Grubby Goblins, a traditional Wadrustan folk song. Don't be shy, sing along. Grubby Grubby Grumblins, so small and strange and lumpy. Grubby Grubby Grumblins, so gloomy, so grumpy. Glummy Grublins always sad. Grumpy Grublins always mad. Come on, little Grublins, oh, it's crazy. Bling bling bout. I like his evasion chance. A lot of books. Oh, another mini medal. Hello there, my name's Persilia, and I have a problem, a secret anguish that I can't tell any of my classmates. You look like a tight-lipped sort of fellow. If I share my deepest, darkest secret with you, will you promise not to tell anyone? Sure, why not? Mwah! Thank you so much. Now, have you heard of Le Mini Monde? It's our school newsletter. I heard that Madame Cherry was starting a new column offering advice to the lovelorn, so I wrote a letter to ask her about my secret passion. But I'm too afraid to read her answer. What if she says that he'll never be mine? My heart would break clean in two. That's why I need someone to read it for me, but I can't ask any of my classmates. I can never know the unfathomable depths of my desire. Which is where you come in. Could you go and read this month's issue of Le Mini Monde for me and see what Madame Cherie says I should do? You find it pinned up in the new notice board in the gallery overlooking Monsieur Madeli's study. You can't see it, just ask Bashtani, the editor. She's a hammer hood, so you should be able to spot her easily enough. She'll be able to tell you where to find it. So newsletter. Okay. So I got several questions.
Ah, there you are. Now, you must allow me to introduce myself properly. I am Maxime Médaillé.
Médaillé. Médaillé. Okay, now that makes sense.
And this is my humble establishment, l'Académie de notre Maître des Médailles,
No,
a school
de notre.
in which miniature ladies bloom into beautiful full-grown flowers. As part of the education, we encourage our pupils to journey through all the lands of Edrea and to gather the maximum number of mini-medals they can find. As they hunt for medals, they immerse themselves in the cultures of the world and acquire at least a minimum of, how you say, savoir-faire. But every so often, a born medal hunter comes along. I sense this in you. I see the most maximally adroit medal detector of my career before me. However, there is one miniature problem. The Académie is for young girls and young girls alone. Sadly, I cannot offer you a place here. But does this mean I will allow such potential maximal to remain untapped? No! By the power vested in me, I hereby enroll you as an honorary member of l'Académie de notre Maître des Médailles.
Médaille. Médaille. Alright. Now to the formalities. First of all, take this, your very own album, De Medallas. De qué? De quoi? What is this you're saying? Sounds like he's saying, what? You already have an album, De Medallas? Medallas from the Miniature Metal Exchange in Puerto Valor. I know it was a bony idea to open that office. I have them and albums to able ventures into hopes of finding metal collector Maximal, and now I have you. Found you. Now that you're enrolled as an ordinary student of the Académie, I can give you access to the full package for elite metal detectors only. Allow me to upgrade your album to its full capacity. For each and every mini metals that you bring to me, I'll add a minuscule stamp to the album. Alright, go. Okay. There's a rainbow. Felicitations, young man. Your reward for collecting 20 stamps in a rune staff. You're maximally magnificent present prize indeed. Felicitations, young man. You have completely filled a page of your album, The Medallas. Z is not a miniature achievement in the slightest. You may have maxed out Z page, but your career as a metal detector extraordinaire is not yet unknown. It is time to turn over a new leaf. Voila. You have now collected a total of 24. Alright. Strike. Rune staff looks pretty cool. Oh, I might actually give that to him. I'm gonna give the rune staff to him. Then I'm gonna give her lightning staff. Oh, one was waiting in his office. Okay. Her grandma is a famous botanist. That means she studies plants. When she was a little girl, she came to the Académie too, just like me. She told me that this tree is a vessel for the memories of Yggdrasil, but I've never been able to work out what she meant. Before I graduate, I'm going to find out what's so special about it so I can be a botanist just like Grandma. Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, another password. I might do that a little bit later on. How long have I been streaming for? Just wanna... Around an hour. Okay. Yeah, I'm probably gonna play in the Academy a bit more and then end the stream here soon. Aha! You're him, aren't you? The very first honorary student in the history of the Académie. And you're a boy, what a shocker. Oh boy. Well, afraid I'm something of a clean freak. I keep the corridors spick and span, but the library is so dark and dusty I simply don't know where to begin. I'm sure the books must be very valuable, and our school is ever such a good one after all, but they're all so musty and moldy and old. Still, I'm sure an adventurer like yourself would find them an absolute goldmine of useful information if you could bear the pong. Oh. There's a book called King Charlemagne's Maximal Marvelous Idea. Since long before the Metal King ever became a king, he lived only for his beloved mini-metals. Gathering as many of his little golden friends as he could was all he ever cared about. The moment he held his newborn daughter in his arms, something changed. Suddenly he found himself caring about someone else's happiness. He wanted the best for his little girl no matter what it took. For 3 days and 3 nights he racked his brain, trying to think how he might ensure that the princess grew to be a wise, graceful, beautiful woman who loved the mini-metals just as much as he did. Then on the morning of the 4th day, as he performed his daily exercises, specially tailored to help him seek out mini-metals, of course, he had an idea. Eureka, he shouted, I shall create a school where young ladies can learn of the wonders of mini-metals. And so La Académie de Notre Maître des Médailles was born. There's a book called The Seven Wonders of La Académie de Notre Maître des Médailles. Jem takes it for herself. Wonder number 7, the mysterious rolls of the window, a student slain in a terrible accident. The spirit, once a pupil of La Académie, is doomed not only to remain in our world, but to remain in the very spot where she met with her untimely death. She appears in the prep rooms at night and is never seen anywhere else. Her mournful face could be seen staring from the windows on cold and lonely night evenings. At what she gazes, only she can know. Perhaps she still dreams of graduating, something she can never do, and of the chance to go out and see the big wide world. She'll be able to eventually, my friend. Jackpot. Skull Rider's steed is fast and strong, but not as fast. The rider's tummy doesn't start to rumble before he reaches his destination. Anyone who's traveled on monsterback knows that it's hungry work, which is why whenever I set to see the world at the top of Monster Mountain, I make sure to pack a hearty lunch. 2 large rounds of sandwiches and a pot of coffee with 3 lumps of sugar and plenty of milk. Perfect traveler's picnic. With that in my knapsack, I'm ready to sit back and watch the world go by in style, knowing that I have a real treat waiting me when hunger strikes. Oh. Oh, a lot of new accessories. Okay. There's a list of all kinds of weird and wonderful names, followed by a note saying that they'll register for the next. I'm the biggest bookworm in the Académie. I've read every single volume in the library from cover to cover. If you're looking for an interesting read, I highly recommend All That Glitters Is Soon Gone. It's all about the Elysian bird that lives in the valley to the east. There's a book called All That Glitters Is Soon Gone, A Tale of Condors and Criminality by David Enteville. Deep in the eastern reaches of the Champs Sauvage, a secluded valley sits high in the mountains. The locals call it the Eyrie, where is the nesting place of that most infernal flying fiends, the Elysian bird. Like many of its smaller avian cousins, this bird shows a compulsive interest in objects that twinkle and glisten and will roam far and wide in search of such treasures. The most egregious example of this behavior occurred quite recently, when a particularly aggressive individual attacked a nearby manor house. The beast tore through the very roof of the building and made away with a large silver orb, the most priceless heirloom of the noble family who dwelt there. The monster was thought to have taken the orb back to the Eyrie, but a party sent to recover it never returned. It seems that both they and the treasure they sought will never be seen again. Hello, I'm Conchella, and I'm a shell slime. If anyone asks you what's got a foot but no legs, the answer is me. Hehe. I love a good riddle. We're just putting the finishing touches on my most mind-bending, brain-straining riddles yet. As soon as we're ready, I'll challenge you. Okay. Okay, so I read all the books, but I can't. There was supposed to be like a book with a letter in it or something. Unless if I missed something. Oh, here we go. Mysterious 7 Wonders of the World. Mysterious Rose of the Window. Oh, no. I've already read that. Okay, jackpot. Oh, did I miss something here? No, there's this. No. No, okay. So... let me open this. The Academy overflows with a youthful exuberance of its students. Sometimes that spirit is so strong a little is left behind even after. Okay. Should be. Listen to me, girls. You must never ever set foot in the Eyrie. The entire path to the east is strictly interdent. It is forbidden to go there. That valley is ruled over by a cruel and covetous Elysian bird. If ever that feathered fiend sees anything shiny, it seizes it in its talons and takes it home to its nest. If the east should catch sight of the twinkle of your beautiful eyes, girls, those orbs brilliance. He would surely think them priceless jewels and pluck them from your lads. Eds, if you do not believe me about how horrible that place is, here is a book in the Bible Dake. That will tell you all the gruesome details. I advise you to read it from coverture to coverture, cover to cover. Okay. Oh, phew. No. I'm Chloe, and this is my... I'm Celio, and this is my sister Clolo. We're identical twins, so you're the honorary student they told us about, are you? Well, your hair is nice and shiny, but other than that, I don't see what's so special about you. I expect my sister will say exactly the same thing. I love your hair, it looks so silky and smooth. I want to run my fingers through it. I expect my... Oh. Alright then. Oh, hello, I'm Candide, the chef de classe. It's my rule to look after the other girls to keep them in line, but they really don't make it easy for me. Take young Levy, for instance. Why, just the other day she saw an Elysian bird carrying a silver spear in its claws and decided to chase after it. She followed it all the way to the Erie. You might never have seen her again. Oh, it gives me the shiver just thinking about it. Madam Wallop's lessons are so boring. Every question she asks is easy peasy. So I mustn't blame her. I suppose everyone's things easy for a genius like me. My first words were the entire text of the Song of Urduin, ancient Urduin, and of course I was just a baby at the time, so I don't remember exactly actually reciting it or any of the song itself, but it definitely happened. I'm not naturally gifted like some of the other girls, but I worked really, really hard to get into this school. I mean, once I saw the uniform, nothing was going to stop me coming here. Just so check, it was designed by legendary Jean-Paul Gaultier, don't you know? After graduating, I'm going to join his studio, study under the master himself, and become the greatest fashion designer this world's ever seen. Alrighty then. Oh, okay. Are you thinking about those fairies you saw at the bottom of the garden, or maybe you imagine what it would be like to dance at a Haldorian ball? Don't joke, you know, when I look into your eyes, I think of anything else. Okay. So, oh. I'm Bosch Tien, editor-in-chief of the school newsletter, Le Mini Monde. Not that you know it from this big blank space on the notice board. Just finished tacking up this month's issue when it got caught by the top. Okay. 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 Let's see what she says. Okay, so that quest takes me further into the area. Okay. So that I pick that up here. Welcome to La Académie. I am Madame Augustin. I have been a teacher here for 40 years. I cannot count the number of young girls that have passed through these hallowed walls. So many happy days. I thought that they would last forever, but my old bones, they are beginning to creak. It will soon be time for me to leave the place too. There was a book with a letter. Oh, okay. Garden. Yeah. Okay, that's what she meant. It wasn't in the library, it was in the Hardin, the garden. Okay, under the birch tree. something about... Statue's called La Collectress. It depicts an elegant young lady picking up a gold medal in a distinctly dignified fashion. So, the garden... Okay. Birch tree. Something is hidden there. Oi, friend. I'm gonna chuck something here. Oh, yeah. No, it makes sense now. Yeah, the Hardin. So... Hardin is garden in Spanish, but I guess it's also... It's a similar meaning in French. Western parts. There's a sparkle. Oh, right here? Oh, there we go. Oh, I guess that's one way it can help you learn French, I guess, if you know a bit of Spanish. You found the box? What is inside it, I wondered. Let me have a little look. By the time you read this, I'll be far, far away. The Crown Prince of Polydor has asked for my hand in marriage. I cannot refuse him. I'm to be a queen, so I cannot think only of my own happiness anymore. My kingdom and my people must come first. I'm afraid that I will no longer be myself. But even though I may change, I will always carry the wonderful memories of the days we shared together in my heart. I will never forget you. So I beg you, dear friend, do not forget me. Remember the girl I was, and know that you will always be ma meilleure amie, mon ami sur, my best friend, my soulmate. I give you my ribbon as a token of our eternal friendship. You always said how much you liked it. Now it is yours. Ah, so it is true. It is a letter from her, my dearest friend. She was the prettiest girl in the school. La plus bella, or in Spanish bella, but it could also be Bella. Felle de la Académie, with long, beautiful black hair that she always tied with that bright red ribbon. On the day of her graduation, I learned that she was to be married to the prince of a faraway kingdom. I felt so betrayed. We had such a terrible argument. That was the last time I ever saw her. I heard she gave birth to a daughter, but was taken ill after the child was born and passed away. I have always regretted what happened that night. We should not have fought. She was happy, and I should have been happy for her. So many years have passed since the jour de rêve. So dreamlike days we spent together, but I have thought about ma belle amie every day since we said, oh, your mercy, voyageur, I thank for you. Okay, when my friend was Asian. Sure, it's okay. She has dressed Bella too with long hair, just like that of my friend. I'm sure it will suit her just as much as... Okay. Shade's mother. Cooking for Z-girls is a true test of endurance. She thinks Z are delicate little flowers nibbling away on raindrops and sunbeams. Peh. Villains are ravenous monsters with bottomless pits where their stomachs should be. No matter how much I pile on their plates, they lick them clean and beg for more. So you are what you eat, as they say. This Dubentas to be are lucky. I only use the finest ingredients. Let's give this to Veronica. Yeah. But, you know, this wasn't such a bad place. I actually liked it. It wasn't terrible. I think I'm gonna save, and then I'm gonna end the stream. Yeah, no, this took up quite a bit of time, but it's not a bad thing though. It just shows you how expansive this game is. I could see myself at least easily putting up to 200 hours in this if I really wanted to, or at least 150. Which is not a bad thing, you know? Because, I think we're still just in Act 1 of the game, and there's 3 acts, so... shows you how long it is. But let me see if I can make any recipes before we end the stream here. Oh shoot, my bad. And I also like all like the different regions you go to, like, you know, and how, you know, some places speak Italian, others speak Spanish, others speak French. And you had even some German and, of course, a bit of Japanese. Another red eye. Oh, there we go. Oh, that gives me a lot of charm, actually. That would work well for Sylvando. What do I need for that? Plate of armor. That'd be good for Sylvando. Let's make this. Oh no! Oh, that happens. I can always make it better. Posh waistcoat. Yeah, no, that'd be perfect for Sylve. Oh, that was close. I was... There we go. +3. Perfect. Uh... Yeah, that's definitely gonna help. Yeah, still has a lot of defense now. And charm. Oh. I can I make him like a turban or something? Oh, I guess I can't give him that. Let's make this for him. Turn out pretty well. Still pretty well. Turn out really well. Ah, +2 is fine. Better than what he's wearing right now. Glimmer glass, glimmer grass. I don't know what to say, glimmer glass. Old bracer. I like this one. Oh, well, oh, but only by a certain amount, okay. Well, I think that'd still be good for Veronica, though, especially. There we go. I might make Jade's bunny suit better. Gonna give this to her. Okay, so... Oh, shoot. Oh, perfect. +1, still better. Lemongrass. Yeah, that served me. It's done well for me for a while. Let me make this. Oh, here we go. Can make that for ourselves for now. Ooh. Oh. He doesn't really need agility. I'm gonna give him that. This gives him more defense. me make one of these. So good. Ooh, that was close.